I'm on a 6,000-mile road trip exploring the Pacific coast with the goal of knocking out as many new species as possible from my kayak.
And I'm catching fish like this.
Yeah, I got color. Yeah!
So come along as I fish both freshwater and salt and meet new kayak anglers along the way.
What?
This is Field Trips with Robert Field.
Look at that! That was insane!
So Brad's gonna clean up this cutthroat trout that we kept today. We're gonna save it for tomorrow because here in a little bit, we're gonna go try to catch some squid over in the Puget Sound. And tomorrow we're gonna do kind of like a little local hodgepodge of seafood that we caught. Should be pretty cool. I've never eaten squid that I caught. I've never eaten cutthroat trout, obviously, since I just caught my first. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
See how good my horrible filleting skills are. So we'll try this slimy little guy.
Yeah, they were hard to hang on to, man. They're feisty. They don't quit fighting you when you got them in the boat, and I almost lost a few of them.
Eggs.
Oh.
Kill the spawner.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, wow. I'll catch some flack on YouTube for that.
We only kept one of the 5 we could keep, so that's not bad. And she was
deep gut hooked. That's why we decided to keep her, yeah.
So
I hate releasing a fish that I feel like it's gonna die anyways, especially when I've never tried. Just gotta at least try it once. So.
Almost like a salmon fillet. They're not like a trout. They're a little
got that kind of red meat. Yeah. Nice. Looks good.
And the roe you could actually eat too. You can turn this into a kura.
Yeah, man. I'm down. I'll try anything once.
Yeah, I think you'll like it.
I used to say I'll try anything twice, but I've tried a few things that I don't want to try again.
So, and Kevin would probably agree with me that we're going to cook the whole fish. We're going to keep the fillets, but the head's is pretty tasty if you grill it. There's some cheek meat.
Oh yeah, cheek meat's the best on just about any animal.
It's usually like hamachi and stuff like that. So
yeah,
not a lot left on there, so I didn't do that bad of a job.
Yeah,
so
dude, killed it, man.
We'll keep this, and there's some good cheek meat in here and the head meat, and we'll just cook this whole thing. They're really good smoked too. These are great smoked fish.
Yeah, you were saying they're real oily, and I've always said that oily fish are great to smoke because they kind of retain a lot of that moisture and they stay moist.
And we'll drop that over for the crabs where we're going clamming. But I'm gonna rinse this off, and this is kind of the best part of the fish. We'll throw this on the grill and try a little of this.
Nice. I don't care who you are, I don't care how nice a restaurant you're in, nothing beats eating fish that you caught that day or the day before. Just doesn't get any better than that. Something a little more rewarding about eating something you harvested from the sea or the lake yourself.
There we go, cutthroat trout.
Nice. Pretty sure my mom, who you guys saw in the sheephead cooking episode, would literally freak out if we tried to get her to eat a fish head. She ain't about that life. All right, so now we're here on the Puget Sound. We're right across from downtown Seattle. Absolutely beautiful view. And we are gonna try to jig up some squid to see if we can add a little fresh calamari to this little meal we got going on.
We're using a just a pronged squid jig. They're weighted. They glow in the dark, so it's good to have some type of light to kind of light this up.
Activate the glow.
Activate the glow. Squid comes in, grabs onto this, which is not a barbed hook. It just grabs on, and you pull it up.
Yank them up.
Sometimes you get doubles, and I think you can have up to 4 jigs at a time out here.
Simple enough.
And your life 5-gallon bucket of squid. We're gonna 10 pounds. Is that what it is? Is it
5 gallons?
5 gallons of wait. Sorry. Yeah. You have to edit that.
10 pounds, 5 gallons.
10 pounds.
10 pounds of squid.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can't get a few, man. Add to that cutthroat.
That's right. Robert having trouble with a spinning reel.
I use this thing.
Virgin.
We're my first time fishing for squid. Want it down like at the bottom?
Let it down the bottom and then a couple cranks up and just kind of you watch these guys how they jig up and down and stuff like that. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Oh yeah, those UV ones are cool.
We're better?
It's super quick to Nice. Good to go.
So we're gonna clean up these 2 burbot that we caught today. Brad's never caught one of these fish before, so obviously he's never cleaned one of these fish before, but he's heard that they're delicious. John Knox confirmed they are delicious. So John said you can kind of skin them like a catfish. We're gonna figure it out, and then we're gonna cook up this cutthroat, some burbot, and that squid that we caught last night, and do a little taste of Seattle kind of seafood smorgasbord. We'll see.
Pressure's on. I've never filleted one of these, so.
Yeah. Folks at home, don't judge his fillet skills on this fish because it's a new one.
Don't try this at home. So we're gonna, I guess, cut through the flesh and then, or the skin, probably like this, I would think. We got a couple pairs of pliers here and see if we can, these probably aren't the right tools to do this, but.
Gotta improvise.
Yeah, hey, look at that.
Right off.
We're gonna make burbot wallets.
I want a burbot fillet knife sheath. Burbot boots.
I will be just disinfecting my counters after this. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, probably a good call.
There we go. It's probably easier if you do one side at a time. Bet you there's a lot of meat in the head, so I'm gonna save that and probably make a stock out of it. There's probably some cheek meat right in here.
Yeah, looks like it.
Circle of cheek meat, so don't want to waste it. So we're gonna use this
Sweet cheeks.
Sweet cheeks.
Sweet burbot cheeks.
Okay, let's.
I think of what that reminds me of.
Looks like walleye or perch or something like that. It's a white.
So we got all the guts out. He's got kind of the rib meat there attached to the
So
the
there's
rib.
still a bunch of meat on here, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit
We're
of
gonna
guts.
throw that in this pot to make some stock, fish stock, which can be the base for a million different recipes. Why buy the canned stuff when you can make your own burbot stock?
I got a bay tree in my yard. These are from
nice.
bay tree outside, so we'll throw a couple of those in. And then I have
Homegrown ingredients.
yeah, I've got thyme
Love it.
outside.
So in addition to being one heck of a fisherman, Brad Hull also forages for wild mushrooms, grows a bunch of vegetables and herbs in his garden. He's got chickens in his backyard. He has 2 beehives here. He keeps bees and makes honey, all in the middle of Seattle. Super cool, super impressive.
Smell that.
Oh man.
That's thyme. Throw that in there.
It's time to make some good food.
So we'll get that going.
See if we can get some burbot cheek meat going on. He already got the burbot wings pulled off, which are basically the collar muscles, kind of neck muscles. He says they're delicious. He had them at a Japanese restaurant.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna grill this whole thing. We can pick the cheeks out rather than me try to cut little pieces out. I'm gonna fire up the grill and we'll put the head on and we'll put the wings on. And I think that'll be, seeing we ate earlier, that'll be our little appetizer. Then we can try some filet too. And I've got some cutthroat. Lots of fish, lots of options tonight. Squid.
Burbot cheeks and burbot collar appetizers.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's been a long couple days, folks. Please excuse us. So we're gonna throw these burbot collars, burbot wings on the grill. Just a little salt and pepper, real simple. And do the same with the whole heads, and then we're gonna pick the cheek meat out of those heads. Just like Mama used to make down south.
With bourbon.
When I was growing up, fish was always fried and battered. So it's gonna be awesome though, man. I'm stoked for this.
Yeah, let's give it a try. So let's it's low and slow. Is that it? Yeah, I guess that's 4. And this will be Robert's bath towel.
Yeah, perfect. Can't smell any worse than I smell right now.
Whenever he does shower.
Yeah. We're just making fun of me because I haven't showered in like 4 days. I don't even know. I really don't even remember. Field trips, man. Don't shower on field trips. I haven't showered since Texas.
eyeballs fell out. Look at 2 little dots.
Oh yeah.
So we'll pull these up. These are pretty good.
Burbot wings, burbot collarbones.
Juicy.
Yeah, I saw that. It's so crazy how these squid are able to change colors. You can actually kind of see this pigmentation changing right before your eyes. Some
This too.
cutthroat trout from yesterday.
Put this right on the grill.
Nice. So I'll wash my hands. A little piece of burbot collar. Oh yeah, dude.
Isn't that good?
That is good.
It is. Any type of
Like a
whitefish,
nice little bit of char.
grouper, or
Yeah. Nice little bit of char from the grill.
Mm-hmm.
Salt and pepper, man. That's all you need.
yeah, just taste the fish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like most people like mask the flavor of the fish. You put so much stuff on it, you know. Some of the best fish I ever had, I caught camping and just, grilled it over an open fire with
Oh yeah.
salt and pepper as usually all we have. And
It's funny. We go to when the halibut season's open. My buddy Todd, whose wife's Japanese, he'll go out there and guys will fillet halibut and they'll just chuck the whole carcass, like the collar and and the bones and stuff, and he'll take a small halibut and that would fit on your entire grill.
right, yeah, small halibut.
Dump it on there, just turn the grill onto low and just slow cook it, salt and pepper, and just every time he walks by, he grabs
a little piece of it.
That's typically tossed in the ocean.
Just
and
wasted, man.
Done, and
Plenty of good meat left still.
us Americans throw away some of the best food. Goes to the crabs or in the trash.
I was telling you about my buddy Rex, man. I mean, his parents would be appalled, They use every part of the fish, and they got a good way to cook every part of it up. I'm sure it's not half bad, man. I like that. So I've been kind of starting to feel a little under the weather. I think this month-long field trip is kind of catching up to me. It's just been a pretty exhausting, non-stop 30 days. So we're gonna enjoy a little bit of this fish stock, kind of a little fish stew. Got some of that rib meat that fell off the bones.
I'm gonna put a little lemon juice on top, just for a little flavor. It's got lemon thyme in there, so there's a little bit of lemon flavor to it.
Nice.
A little bit of pepper, a little pinch of salt. You could throw in some veggies or something in there, but that's pretty damn good. I did this up in the San Juan Islands. We got some lingcod a few years ago, and I did all the bones and heads in a soup pot, and we brought in kelp.
Oh,
seaweed.
yeah.
We put kelp in there too, and that's it's kind of like a crunchy noodle or something, but it's salty, so it salts up the broth. It's really good.
It's like sea salt essentially from the ocean.
No. This could use a little more salt, but
I think it's good, man. Good flavor. That
good for your cold. Good for your cold.
You're feeling better in no time. Who needs chicken noodle, man, when you got burbot skeleton stew, huh?
Burbot carcass. So that's the cheek being exposed here.
Yeah. Some good stuff there.
This is the best part of the fish right there. Like, a lot of people haven't had halibut cheeks. They're a lot bigger, but fish cheeks are pretty darn good. Go ahead and give that a whirl. That's yours.
Man. Thank you, dude.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm wasting that. A little bit of burbot cheek. Oh, nice.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a little stringier.
Yeah.
Tougher.
Yeah, it definitely got a different texture.
And halibut cheeks are that way too. It almost peels apart like string cheese or something.
Right, yeah, like in like little layers.
Yeah.
That's good though, man.
And there's a little, you can get a little head meat and stuff out of here.
There's not even like any salt and pepper. Like that's just just the fish.
Just the fish. Yeah.
It's delicious. Let's see what we got here. Little squid tentacles. Did you put salt and pepper in this or anything?
No, I didn't salt it. Get the true flavor.
Good, man.
Yeah.
It's good with like the little smokiness and char from the grill. Mm-hmm. That's all you need.
Yeah, versus frozen squid and overcooked can get real rubbery and
loses
rubber
that.
candy.
Yep.
Yeah.
The texture gets real
boy fresh sometimes if you
iffy.
just undercook it. It's really good.
says just pick this off the skin, huh? This cutthroat?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look at this cutthroat trout. No salt, no pepper. Just a fish. Oh man. It's amazing. It tastes like salmon to me.
Yeah. There's a body.
Yeah. Get some of that. Dude, this cutthroat is on point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. The fact that is not seasoned at all, like that's delicious. Like I don't even want to add salt or pepper. I mean, it's just good. It's good flavor on the fish. I love cooking fish. We do redfish that way, where it's we call it on the half shell, where you just leave the scales in the bottom and just throw it right on the grill.
It's your best cooking service. You don't have to wrap it in foil.
Yeah, protects the meat, and it's just, and then it just falls right off the scales and skin anyway.
Yep.
Try a little bit of this squid, the main body. Yeah, it's good too, man.
It's better all dolled up with a bunch of
I could see it being good,
stuff like that, but
like just some freaking dipping soy sauce would be good.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember the last time I ate fish with literally zero seasoning on it, and it was as good as all this stuff. Really.
Always tastes better when you catch it.
That is true. It does always taste better when you catch it. Probably also tastes better when you've been fishing for 2 days and haven't really washed your hands. Yeah.
I'm waiting for this tongue to cook up a little bit before I dig in.
Yeah, I might pass on the tongue, man. I don't know about the tongue, especially looking at that gelatinous.
Yeah.
Brad's not a fan of the tongue.
Overrated.
Yeah.
I've had better tongue. It's crunchy.
Kind of rib meat. Almost like cutthroat jerky. Are these bones okay? Like.
Yeah, I mean, don't eat the big ones, but it's just crunchy on the side. It should like peel off like a comb, like this.
Yeah. That is good, man. It's almost like it's like smoked, like it's got that kind of. I dig it. It's cutthroat, man. I could get down with that, like every now. I mean, that's.
Oh yeah.
I could eat that regularly.
Do a light smoke on this.
Oh yeah.
And then these guys even have little teen cheeks. Go over that.
Baby cutthroat cheeks.
Try that out.
Little baby cutthroat trout cheek.
So think of that next time you bonk a fish.
Dude. That's way better than the burbot cheek. Eat the other one, dude. That's
it's less,
It's just
it's
tender.
a smaller fish too,
yeah,
right?
it's just tender, man.
But just throw the head on if it doesn't gross you out, and then that cheek just pops right out when you cook
That's
it.
great, yeah. Cutthroat trout cheeks, no salt, no pepper. You gotta try it. I know it sounds ridiculous, or it sounds ridiculous to me coming out of my own mouth, but that's amazing, man. That might have been my favorite thing I've freaking tasted. Is that right there?
The part that would typically be crab bait.
Just thrown away. No longer, man. I'm gonna become a fish cheek connoisseur. Cheek drips.
If you ever get a chance to have halibut cheeks, they're really good. I mean,
I'm not joking. I'm never gonna throw away a fish head again.
But I mean, if you buy halibut cheeks in the store, they're as much as fillets. They're $20 to $25 a pound.
Yeah, well, shit. Maybe I'll just start selling the cheeks to the stores. $28 a pound.
Yeah, that's per teaspoon.
Yeah.
On the small fish.
Yes, sir. I'd like to cash in my cutthroat trout cheeks. Little taste of Seattle, man. A little variety. This is a good meal.
Yeah.
This is a good meal.
Little snack.
I like it. Yeah, who needs a little hors d'oeuvre tray when you got fish by parts?
Pick the parts.
Yeah.
Pick your parts.
This is delicious, man. Like, I mean, the cutthroat trout fillet is amazing, but honestly, I mean, some of the other parts are maybe better. I will definitely get some comments on YouTube talking about how we're crazy, but it really is good. Just gotta give it a chance, I was a little worried I was gonna hate all of it, honestly, and didn't really know what to expect, but
your mom would be proud.
My mom would be gross. My mom's definitely gonna be grossed out. She might unsubscribe.